All right. Hey, back with you again. Back with you again. Now, before I know I've been out for a while. I've been busy as a bee, and a lot of crap has been going on, and then also took a little bit of a vacation as well. Just a whole lot of crap has happened, but don't worry, I'm back. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while, but not to worry. I'm here with this news, as you can see on the title. Ah, and also, plus, I'll be uploading some videos that I missed out what I wanted to talk about, even though some of them are going to be quote unquote old news. But I still want to give my 2 cents about the situation and these things are very important to me. But now going on forward, there will be some profanity in this video concerned about about the situation. So those who are new, if you're a parent with kids, you pause the video and get your kids out of the room and unpause once your kids out of the room. Duh. And those who are sub to me already know the drill. Well. This is gonna be one of those videos. Folks are gonna think I'm so nonchalant, I'm cold, I'm heartless, but this is one of those situations is I can't feel sad for you. I really can't. None whatsoever. Well, as you can see, this man by the name of Michal Prasek, who's from Czechoslovakia or Czech Republic, one of those Eastern European countries. So so of course you can see this man who's now deceased is standing next to his little pet lion, and it's one of those stories you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes kind of situation. Hmm. I mean, I know it may sound harsh and mean, but it's like it's hard to feel sorry. But I'll get to the story so I can give you my 2 cents about this. Sorry about that. Czech man mauled to death by his pet lion. A man in Czech Republic was killed after a 9-year-old lion he kept in a cage in his backyard mauled him to death. Oh, excuse me. It's Michal Prasek. Okay, not Michael. But sorry if I said it wrong. Michal Prasek was found dead inside the cage he kept the lion. The lioness was kept in a separate cage, but police called to the scene by Prasek's father after he discovered the body shot and killed both animals. Why? I'll get to it. I'll get to my commentary about that part after I'm done reading. The police spokesperson said the shootings were absolutely necessary for them to shoot to get the man, or you could have used tranquilizers. But I'll continue. The 33-year-old Prasek bought the lion in 2016 and the lioness 2018. He kept the animals in homemade enclosures, and Prasek was fined by local authorities, but yet you didn't take them away. In the town of Zde, De- Zdechov. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm very sorry. Or Zdechov. If I'm saying it wrong, very sorry. For illegally breeding, but soon stopped giving officials access to his property. The animals displayed no signs of animal cruelty, so the lions could not be legally removed. I'll continue. In 2018, a cyclist collided with the lioness while Prasek walked around the road. It was deemed a traffic accident. Today's incident will perhaps finally help resolve this long-term problem, said Zedshov Mayor Thomas Kokorek. And I guess that must be it. Even though I got another article that has more info from the Daily Mail UK, but you know what? Well, they said, and also I know it's like some the other article I have. They have more pictures of him. They're all like talking about, how, like, look how he played with a pet lion, with a lion cub at a bar, which you can see in the picture right here. And if you want to go read it, go ahead. Basically trying to like say, oh, feel sorry for this man. Feel, he loved animals. Okay, it's one thing to love animals. I like animals myself. I love them too. But does that mean I want to keep a fucking wild animal in my household? No. The only thing I'll keep only animal like well pet that is a pet that I'll keep in my household is a dog or a cat. That's it. Dog, cat. That's it. That is about it. That is the only thing you're supposed to keep as a damn pet in your household. As far as anything else that's not dog or cat related, or I know that some people they keep birds. I mean, heck, or even a goldfish. Or like a goldfish, or like a budgie, or I know some people keep parrots. I mean, about at least that. But as far as everything else goes, no, that's something you don't bring at your house. Then this. I'm not going to be surprised that this man is going to end up in another episode of the Animal Planet show Fatal Attractions. I know there's a movie, The Fatal Attractions, but there's actually a TV series. And I know there's like an ID channel, Fatal Attractions, but there's one on the Animal channel called Fatal Attractions where people like dumbasses like this guy who kept wild animals as fucking pets and it never ends well. There's only like I think we've got only like one or two stories where people kept a wild animal but they survived. There was only two that lived to tell their story about what happened when they kept a wild animal in their home. So I mean, basically, he met the same fate like that other dude. I mean, I know some people think like, oh, what if he was trying to help preserve, like try to help preserve the wildlife, try to make like an animal sanctuary. Look, I have no problem with folks trying to help animals and whatnot, but you gotta know there's a limit. You gotta remember there's a difference between having something as a pet and knowing what's a wild animal. It's the same thing with that guy, with this guy by the name of Grizzly Man named Timothy Treadwell. The guy who was living amongst the grizzly bears and whatnot. Yeah, you see this picture. Yeah, you see he's right there with a grizzly bear, and he was lived like with a little community of bears, and he gave him like little nicknames. He can name one called the Grinch. He named this other bear called Mr. Chocolate. I know you got to see the documentary, and then until and even like it was on David Letterman. Even David Letterman was asking like, dude, aren't you scared? We're gonna hear in the news your ass got ate by them bears. Which is a funny premonition. And guess what happened? Why you don't hear about this Timothy Treadwell anymore? Because see this picture? That's Timothy Treadwell and his girlfriend. I don't know the girlfriend's name, so I'm sorry, but yeah, they're no longer in the living. Because guess what? Both their asses got ate by a bear, but not the bears that he gave the little special names. It was a lone bear that was just getting out of hibernation, and you know what happens in hibernation because they've been sleeping for a long time. What they're gonna be thinking? I need food, and look what happened. Got ate by the bear. Ended up in the belly of a bear. Mm-mm-mm. It's one thing to help, but there was a line that he shouldn't have crossed, and sadly, his girlfriend had to get into the crossfire. And they said when him and his girlfriend got ate and attacked by that bear, it was recorded. I mean, it was on video, but the lens was covering the video part, but the audio was on loud and clear. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah. I want to feel bad. I mean, I kind of feel bad for the dude's family to a certain extent. But as for him, it's hard for me to feel sorry for. And the only people, the only ones I actually feel sad for are the lions that ended up getting killed, that got shot. But just for being a fucking lion, they said it was necessary to get the man out of the cage. You could have used a tranquilizer, but how convenient they always forget that you got tranquilizers. You could have just tranquilized the lion, got the guy's body out of there, and then transfer the lions back to that took it to an animal sanctuary. I mean, took it to, back to its natural habitat. How about that? How about that? Motherfuckers. Thinking. I know this is probably not going to be the first. This is not going to be the last. I'm going to be hearing about some dumb shit like this. It's fucked up, messed up, but it's hard for me to feel sorry for this dude. It really is.